channel, ladies and gentlemen, and today we have a doozy. And yep, that's right, I use doozy probably for the first and last time ever in my life. But with that being said, today I'll be ranking the complete MonsterVerse, all 4 films. And I thought there was no better time for me to do this than, with the recent release of Godzilla vs Kong. Let's just jump straight into it. At number 4, I have 2014's Godzilla. Yeah, this one is by far the most coherent out of the 3 Godzilla films. It makes more sense. The human characters don't really irritate me as much as the other 2 films though. But this film's called Godzilla. To be frank, there weren't much of Godzilla in it, and that's where you get dinged. I didn't come here to watch a drama. I came here to watch Godzilla wreck shit. And yeah, he did some of that towards the end, but throughout the whole film he was pretty much non-existent. So that's why it's number 4 for me. And not to mention the kaiju's monsters that he faced off against with all these non-named, non-interested creatures in comparison, to the other one. So that's why I was last on my book. And moving on to number 3, I have Kong Skull Island. I understand it's number 1 in a lot of people's list, and it's a pretty decent story. And the cast wasn't, it wasn't bad. It was a pretty decent cast, but I didn't really care for John C. Reilly's character. And then you had Sam Jack's character go toe-to-toe, one-on-one versus King Kong. And that's when I jumped off the boat. That's when they lost me. And this could be my biasness speaking, because I'm not a real huge fan of Banana Boy. Sorry. I meant to say Queen Kong. God damn it, I did it again. King Kong. Yeah, so, I'm more of a Godzilla guy. King Kong stories in the past have not really done anything for me, minus Peter Jackson. Now, Peter Jackson's King Kong is an extremely, extremely good film, and if it was in this MonsterVerse, it would definitely be number 1. But as of right now, Kong Skull Island is number 3 for me. Coming in at number 2, I have Godzilla King of Monsters. Yes, and about now you're probably looking at your screen, scratching your head, wondering why I have it so high. And quite frankly, I just do not care. I understand all the issues everybody has with it, and I have the same issues. But where it stands out big time for me, especially after Godzilla 2014, we actually got to see Godzilla. And not only Godzilla, we got to see the likes of King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, just to name a few. Yes, the human characters were horrendous. The plot was convoluted. The story, don't even let me get started on the story. But with all that being said, this film kind of felt like an Avengers or Justice League event type of, film being put together for the MonsterVerse. You got to see all these epic kaijus that everybody grew up loving. So, and not to mention, this film was gorgeous. And when they finally let the monsters fight, oh my god, like the spectacle was just amazing. And everything that was missing from the 2014 Godzilla film, from the monster aspect, was added into this film, and they made up for it. And that's honestly what I came for, to see big monsters fight. So I was thrilled. And yes, at number 1, it's no surprise now, Godzilla vs Kong. You might be thinking I'm just going off hype because it's the most recent film, but that's not the case. It felt to me, from my perspective, like what Batman vs Superman was. These 2 titans going toe to toe. Like, that's what everybody wanted to see. King Kong, Queen Kong, Banana Boy versus Godzilla, the king of monsters. And they did not disappoint from that aspect. It had the same issues as King of Monsters, with the human element and the story being whatever it was, but from the standpoint of what it promised in the trailers, it definitely delivered on that. So I wasn't disappointed at all. And even the humans, as much as they annoyed me, it was not as bad as King of Monsters. It was more tolerable. It still had all the cliche issues that you would have with these one-dimensional wooden characters. But there's not much that I could ask for. I didn't come here for a drama. I didn't come here to see Shawshank Redemption, Schindler's List. I came to see Godzilla vs Kong, and it delivered. And I can't lie, I was extremely thrilled with the outcome. And all those reasons is why Godzilla vs Kong is my number 1 movie in the MonsterVerse. And there you have it. Love it or hate it, that was my ranking of all the movies in the MonsterVerse. And like I do with every video, I simply ask that you subscribe, you like, you share, and comment. And don't forget to turn on that little notification, that little bell in the corner, letting you know whenever I drop a video. Until next time, peace.